Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Last time we ended a bit abruptly because I had to go for food. We ended just before we were about to talk to James, so I figured easiest way to start this session would be to go and talk to this guy.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Well, it went well, mate.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Of course. They always need my help.
We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld.
Is it right?
You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Easily, mate.
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Yeah, pull the rank on him, mate.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
Yeah, damn right, mate. Shepard OP confirmed.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Yeah, right in the face, mate.
I do.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Well, that was a bit intense, but you know, I think we're all done with chatting to the crew now. Even if it was over 2 sessions. Actually, this is something I wanted to do. We have the hoodie, so we may as well use it. Yeah, there we go. So we may as well slap that bad boy on. I also wanted to have a look, see if we can get any weapon upgrades. I think these guys, yeah, they give us improved weapon damage, ammo capacity, and weight. But I'm not entirely sure. I think we're using this one. Maybe we should probably... Well, yeah, we should probably wait until we've got more weapons. Probably make more sense to do that. And we don't have that much in the ways of credits to mess about with anyway. So, yeah. So I'm guessing all we have to do today, or now, is go to Palaven, or the Palaven's moon. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Okay, nice meme. So yeah, there's not many systems that have been invaded by the Reapers just yet. but as the game comes on, I think this will restrict us more and more. So it's best to try and get the artifacts missions out of the way as soon as possible. In fact, we might actually go and do this one, because I'm pretty sure this was from the From Ashes DLC. And I'm going to say that the earlier we do this mission, the better. Because if we don't do it until later, then we're missing out on content. The Normandy is equipped with new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time a pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. Right, so basically what that means is we send out a signal like that.
Something.
And if we keep doing that, then the Reapers are eventually going to come after us. And if they do come after us, we have to leave the system until we've done another mission. But we found some fuel, but we're already full of fuel, so kind of pointless. Yeah, usually the Reapers don't come after you unless you go around scanning stuff. So we should be alright to go into most of the systems, but to actually find stuff we have to scan stuff. And obviously that comes with the risk. We still only have 2 members, so that's good. Guess we'll just take these 2 then. Yeah, we've not really done any recruiting missions yet, which I'm pretty sure the Palavan one will sort of come into it. But yeah. Do we have weapon mods for this thing yet? Let's have a look, see if we can. No, we can't mod it yet. We need to test this weapon out actually though, because we've not actually messed about with it too much. We have 1 point, not really. Do we want to put it in anything? Maybe cryo ammo? What's it good against? I mean, for the most part, I think we'd want to be going with incendiary ammo anyway. Like, the only reason we wouldn't is if we're fighting like Geth or something. Maybe we'll get the maybe we'll get the cryo ammo. It unlocks another option for us, so we may as well. The aura can't put anything to anything, and I guess we'll just there you go. You get a frag grenade. Enjoy. You get to frag out some more, mate.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, loco.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
That's pretty rip.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
That'd help, but we'll have to see, I suppose. So yeah, basically this is a recruiting mission in essence, but we'll get to that in a bit. For those of you that haven't seen this, I imagine most people have seen this by now. The game's been out for quite a while now,
Come on, we need
and
to
I've
find the
actually
dig
already
site.
done a series on this. So, and I think I did this mission actually. So there you go.
They came back after the Geth attack.
Maybe I should just spoil stuff.
They rebuilt Mindwar. It wasn't the same. Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
No, mate.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
I believe him. He probably does like dinosaurs. Alright. So I imagine there's a bunch of stuff to salvage on here. If I remember right, there's like some intel we can get, which gives us a few war assets. So we might keep an eye out for them if we can. We'll try and... yeah, I think this will be it. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighbourhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labour in the Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased the food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight an entire colony, and if these families knew they'd never go to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Yeah, basically that, and we get some war assets out of it, so it helps us towards our end-game goal. So we may as well grab it while we can.
There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Alright, let's sort it out then. Let's acquire our artifact and GTFO, boys.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
Well, shit.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do.
It's probably a fair
The
point.
Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
That sounds too friendly. I kind of agree with that, but we'll go with Paragon route.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Probably. Uh-oh. Jesus, that was close. What's with people on their flying ships, man? Always trying to crash into us. Every time, mate. Why you do this? Right, it might be time to go YOLO mode. Can we not go ham this far? I guess we can't go ham this far. Let's close the distance then, boys. Nah, mate. Rip. We just need to keep going around murderizing people like this. They don't stand a chance. I hear more shooting though, so we'll go and take care of that screw.
Alright. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too difficult. There's only 3 of them. But I imagine it's going to hot up soon enough. But I kind of want to have a look around. Make sure we get more of them intels if we can. Just so it helps us out. Aha! Here's another one. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We pulled out most of our troops from the north neighbourhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighbourhood continue standard patrol activities to maintain an illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More
Alright,
intel
sweet.
to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Got some more equipment here, 3,000 credits, nice. Yeah, we just need to have a quick scan through all these buildings, make sure we don't miss anything. So maybe we'll do that before we head on forward. Need to just check each one of these. Uh oh. Oh shit. More guys here. Not having this, mate. Sounds like there's a turret. That's going to be a great time for us to deal with. Yeah, this chaining thing really works pretty well. I just wish we had a better SMG, really. If we had a better SMG, we'd be fine. There's another turret over there. There's two of these guys. How about now, mate? Just shoot this guy. You know, we need to get rid of our barriers for that. We'll probably need to go ham on this guy, though.
There.
Alright, sweet.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Yeah, so I imagine we have to go into that room, but before we do, just check around. Got some more equipment here. Any more terminals? Doesn't look like it so far. Just have a quick look in here as well, because there might be some more stuff in here. I think there are two little areas that we've got to go to though, so it might not just be in this little area here. It might be a bit further on. Let's have a look in this room, see if there's anything here. This looks pretty ripped though.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
That sucks. There might be something in here though. There's a lot of people in here, so you'd assume it'd be like something to salvage at least, right? Or maybe not. Just a bunch of dead people, by the looks of it. Alright, there's more guys over there. Alright, well, they've engaged, so no. Alright, let's go ham on the turret. Boom. Can we not get up there? Oh, he's gonna come to us. That's very kind of you, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, we just need to keep chaining these. And they can't beat the tactic. Oh, well, we can't get up there apparently. Oh, we can now though. They're being very kind to me. Very kind. They keep dropping down into areas where I can charge into them. So it seems we can't charge into them if they're on a roof or something. Which I suppose sort of makes sense. Be a bit overpowered if you could do that. Oh well. Yeah, you see, we can't charge into him from there. Imagine this is another one of them rooms, right? Maybe we should just go in here and sort them out. Oh, that's another thing with this game. They don't have the random puzzle things to open doors. You just wave your hand at it, basically. Oh, you cheeky git! Come on now. I want to fight you, mate. Please. Where's he gone? Is he around here? It sounds like he is. Just got to charge him.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Yeah, that looked like it probably hurt. Did we have a look in this building? I feel like we... Hello. Well, I'm guessing that was some salvageable equipment there. 6,000 credits worth of equipment. That's pretty dang. Anything in here? What is this? Aha! Another terminal. Nice. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us a perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiasta to escape, firing the near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
I think that might be the last terminal as well. I feel like I remember there being 3 of these. But I don't remember.